Morning, it's Nikki here from the Curious Trainers Academy, and on our bin ball this morning, Maisie and I are thinking about our weekend that we've just had, and in particular about the decorating that we've just done. So I spent the entire weekend decorating onto new plaster, and as always with my brain, it tends to turn to learning and development, and so I want to make a comparison between new plaster and new trainers. Now you might need to just kind of stick with me a bit on this one. So my thoughts are that with brand new plaster, when you plaster onto it, first of all you need to make sure that your environment is at the right temperature. So too hot, it gets all cracked, too cold, and it takes forever to dry out. For a brand new trainer, and I'm particularly talking here about people who want to get into training in a corporate setting, you need to take the right temperature. So things like how likely is your line manager to let you go and do training activities or retrain into training. Seeing your stakeholders, what's going on, what's the strategy for the company going forward? Is there likely to be the necessity for trainers within your organisation? So that's the kind of taking temperature side of things, and letting the plaster dry out as it were. The next step is with all new plaster, you need to put on a mist coat. Now a mist coat in decorative terms is, I think it's like 70% emulsion, 30% water. And the idea is it's slightly watered down so that you can put it on and you can let the plaster absorb it. The thing that I find a lot of new trainers want to do is they want to go and get fully trained with a professional training qualification, or go and do like a week's worth of train the trainer activity somewhere, and they think that that's it, that they're done, that they're sorted. And unfortunately, that's not the case at all. That's your full-on second layer of paint. Your mist coat is doing all those things that help to build up your foundation. So simple things like running a team brief, getting involved in induction, maybe showing new starters around, all those things that just get you in front of people, get you in front of the right stakeholders, and allows you to absorb what it means to be a trainer in your environment, in your company, because it will be different depending on which company you're in. Then, and only then, you can then go and put on your first full layer of paint, and this is probably where you start to get involved in training activities in your organisation. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be workshop based, it could be anything. It could be one-to-one mentoring, it could be short bursts of workshops, whatever. But that's your first layer, and then of course you need to top that up with a second layer, and then you're going to need to do some patchwork, and then later down the line you need to continue because you might have got scuffed along the way, or you just need to refresh it, and that's where all your self-development is. So that is my that's my rambling analogy for this morning, to do with new plaster versus new trainers. So we're done here at the park this morning. We are going to head on back home. Maisie is covered in blue paint now, so good job she's going to the groomers later. And if you've got any thoughts on this, let me know. I'm probably going to write a much better articulated article around this, so keep a watch out for that. Have a great day.